G'day viewers, how's it going? I've been a bit sick this week, but thanks for asking. Today I'm on Dawson Street and I think it's time for another steak frites. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be going across the street to Marco Pierre White's Steakhouse and Grill and see what their offering's like. So let's do lunch. So Dev, I'm seated, I have ordered, and I'm out on the terrace area on Dawson Street itself, which is actually quite nice. It is an enclosed terrace, and they've got music, they've got heaters, there's a heater right above me, so it's quite warm in here. Yeah, so I have ordered. Now they've got just a lunch specials menu, so I'm only going to do one course today. They've got mussels and cockles, marinade, grilled tiger prawns, ring farm chicken filet milanese, Ardell farm pork filet mignon, roasted fillet of hake, and steak frites. So I'm actually going for the steak frites, which is beef sirloin, frites and sauce béarnaise. So let's see what that's like. I'm having a Galway hooker IPA. It's an Irish pale ale, not an India pale ale. It's actually a very, very nice beer. I don't drink it very often. You can actually find this stuff on tap, but this is a nice drop to go with lunch. It's only going to be a light lunch today, so this is probably going to be a shorter video, but let's see what the food's like when it arrives. Talk to you soon. Bye. If you are coming here, I would recommend sitting out on the terrace. If it's just you and one other person, it's especially during the day. I mean, if you're into people watching it all, it's actually quite a good spot. You're just across the street from the Ivy restaurant as well, which I will be trying out in a couple of weeks, adding that to my fine dining series. But you get to see all the people walking past. You're on the Lewis line as well, so you get to see the trains and the buses. It's a really nice spot, actually, sitting in the terrace area. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on where to sit. I've been here a couple of times previously. I've never actually sat in the restaurant itself. Maybe I should come back and do another one where I sit inside. But yeah, it's a nice spot out here, and it's actually a fully enclosed terrace. It's actually quite warm. There are heaters above me. I was actually a bit afraid that I'd have to keep my jacket on, but I mean, it's lovely and warm here. So yeah, it's a really pleasant environment, really nice place to sit down and eat. All right, let's see what happens when the food arrives. So the food has just arrived, and look at that. That is a wonderful looking main. You've got a very, very nice piece of sirloin there. You've got some béarnaise, you've got the frites, so let's give these a try. The fries have already been salted, really crispy. If you look at the other place I went, the first lot of fries were cold and they were a bit soggy. These ones are actually really nice. Let's try with the béarnaise. Lemon, butter, chef kiss. All right, let's see what this steak is like, because that's really why we're here. So there's a bit of dew under the steak. Okay. Now I'm not really normally a fan of sirloin. Yeah, I think that's probably just for medium rare. It's probably not. I'd say that's more medium. Yeah. Yeah, probably just a little bit overdone, overcooked. for my taste. Let's try it with the sauce. Yeah, that's okay. Maybe I should have ordered it rare. I mean, cutting through. I mean, it's got a nice cut to it. Yeah, but I just think that's just a bit. It's more medium than medium rare. It's a little disappointing. Oh well. So I am going to. Yeah, I like it a bit pinker than this. It's not. I mean, for a sirloin, it's not a bad piece of steak. It's definitely better than what I've had previously. Yeah, it's okay. So I'm going to finish my beer. The beer is very nice. And then I am going to, there's a couple of pubs around here. I'm not sure where I'm going to go and do my final review. But yeah, it will be somewhere around here. Have a pint and let me give you my final thoughts on this. I'm not so much, yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Not great. Yeah, I think it's just a little bit, it's a bit more medium than medium rare. And that's just the only problem that I've got with it. Yeah. Sirloin compared to strip loin. As I'm getting actually in the middle, it's getting a bit softer. Let's just do that. It's improving the further I get into it. But it's still not medium rare. It's still medium. But what can you do? It's been served to me now. So I will. That mayonnaise is really good. I will talk with you in a few minutes. Once I've finished my meal and I've gone and found someone else to go, so maybe I'll have a dessert. Right, talk to you soon. So I have finished my lunch in Marco Pierre White. I've gone up Dawson Street towards Stephen Green, and I'm in Lennon's Bar up here. Really nice pub. Thank you guys for letting me come in, record here, and give my thoughts on the meal. I'm having a pint of the Open Gate Citra IPA. It's a Guinness beer. Part of their Open Gate project was meant to be kind of craft beers, but I think this is actually the only one that they've done. It's not a bad thing. It's actually quite a nice beer. So, how was my steak and frites from Marco Pierre White's Steakhouse on Dawson Street? It was good. I mean, it was head and shoulders above what I got from a steak perspective. Head and shoulders above what I got from Booth and Fritz. Okay. So let's look at the scores. The venue. I mean, 5 out of 5. I mean, it was really, really nice. I was sitting outside on the terrace, which was fabulous. Heated area, nice view onto Dawson Street if you're into a bit of people watching. It's a good place to sit. Inside, I had a bit of a look around. Kind of nice, dark, secluded, really atmospheric. The music wasn't too loud, wasn't too obnoxious, which, as you know, is one of my pet hates. So, the staff, Alessandra, my waitress, was really, really nice, very accommodating. I actually looked at the dessert menu, wasn't really anything on there that I would have wanted, apart from the cheese plate, but that kind of looked like it was more for 2 people. But she said, oh, would you like me to go and talk to the chef to see if he can get a small cheese plate put together for you? Which is really, really good service. So that was, so she gets a 5 as well. The food. Now, therein lies the disappointment. I mean, chips, great. The bonos, oh, that was so nice. The lemon, the butter, the chives. I mean, you could just... I haven't had a bonos that good in such a long time. It was really, really nicely done. So easy to get something like that wrong. Challenge was the steak. And the steak I'd ordered medium rare, and it was more kind of, I'd almost say it was like almost medium well. It was pink, but it was just pink. I mean, the cut of meat itself, it was sirloin, so compared with the strip loin that I had previously, I mean, it was a lower grade cut of meat, but actually it was quite nice. It was, I mean, you could taste sort of the smoke and the grill lines, all of that good stuff. It was just overcooked. And that's kind of what maybe spoilt it a bit for me. So I am going to, since it was the main component, I'm going to give it 3.5 for that. Now, the bill. The bill, it was €30 for the steak frites, and then it was about $7.50 for the beer. So a little bit on the pricey side, considering other places I've been. I mean, they do have a 3-course lunch menu, which I think, I mean, I didn't actually see it in there, but I think it actually comes to about €57 for 3 courses. A little bit on the pricey side. So I'm going to give it a 4 on the value front. So what's that? 5 for the menu, 5 for the staff, 3.5 for the food, and 4 for the venue. So 4 for the bill. So that's a 17.5. So from a steak frites perspective, that is the benchmark, because I didn't do these scores on the last place, and I wouldn't have got that kind of score. So yeah, it was really, it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. I will be going back. I might take Bloch in there. So yeah, I enjoyed it. 17.5. Okay, well, that's the end of another episode of Michael Does Lunch. If you wouldn't mind, please hit that like button, subscribe, leave me a comment, and let me know, is there a restaurant or a type of food in Dublin that you'd like me to try? And I'll be more than happy to try and accommodate you in the future. So that's the end of another episode, and as I always say, testicles.